In the Maple Grove Gymnasium, the Crimson volleyball team keeps their winning ways going. Junior Tess Schuler knows her team is a competitive bunch.
From the start of the season to now, you can already tell everyone wants it more. And with 16 girls on our team, it's very competitive, but I think it's very boosting environment. We all want it for each other, but we also all want the spot.
The spot that Crimson head coach DC Brown is hoping for is a first ever Class 4A state tournament appearance.
I think they believe it, and that's one of the goals that they set at the beginning of the season. But we've been stressing daily, right, that last year and this year are not the same year. It's not a continuation, right? This is a fresh start.
A big reason Maple Grove is ranked all the way up to number 5 in the state in Class 4A is because they have one of the best outside hitters in the state, Casey Schulte.
Kind of just second nature for me. When I play, I don't really think. I just kind of go, and I attributed that to my mom and a lot of my coaches I've had along the way. And I just picked it up one day, and I just love it ever since.
Casey's older sisters, Sydney and Abby, both were standouts in golf and basketball, but Casey hit it off in volleyball.
My sister set a lot of records here too, and they were like, "Oh, are you gonna reset her basketball records?" And I was like, no, I think I want to be my own person and definitely try something new.
Well, 3 years ago at a club volleyball tryout is where DC first saw Casey play.
So we'll have 6 on this side.
Not knowing until later that he was watching his future Crimson outside hitter.
She walked into the gym for tryouts and then thereafter, and we're in the court, and she bombs a ball down the line that goes off a kid's shoulder. I thought she took the kid's head off. And I was like, oh, who's this kid? And I'm like, oh, she's at Maple Grove? Are you kidding me?
The sight of number 24 going up at the net is something opposing defenses have come to fear. And her teammates get excited for her.
Yesterday we had a few points, and she just get up and get at it, even in slower games. And it's just a whole energy change on the team, and you can definitely tell it makes a difference.
It wasn't the position she originally played until a switch was made her freshman year.
I used to be a setter when I was 12 and 13, so right when I started, which is what my mom was. Setting is so much fun because you can see people get kills, you can get excited for them, but I think getting the kills is even more exciting because you can still attribute it to your setter. But I still love setting now. I kind of wish I was deep down, but I still love hitting too.
Being positioned at outside hitter allowed Casey to use more of her athleticism. College coaches came calling, and in June, Casey committed to the University of Arizona State.
I knew I really wanted a bigger school. Both my sisters went to big schools. I went double the size, but I just knew from the start I wanted a bigger school. Volleyball is just a bigger sport there, and bigger than most people think when you just think of ASU. You don't really think of volleyball, but they've been doing really well, and I also wanted to be at a competitive school where I could still make a difference in their program.
First things first, before Casey heads south to Arizona, she wants to make a difference at Maple Grove, starting with that first ever state tournament appearance.
I really want to go to state, and I think you can tell it in a lot of my teammates too. We all really want to go, and I think we're working so hard at it right now, and you can see it in our practices and our games. We all really, really want it, and I think just to go there for the first time this season, and get Maple Grove volleyball in the books, I think would just be super cool.